There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Hazard. Hazard takes control of it and he's on the move. Pires. He can run onto that. Pirlo. Now he's got space here. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. Takes the shot! Oh, off the bar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Araujo. He's looking wide. Son Heung-min on a charge down the left. Applies the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance for a shot! Goal! Senegal! And Senegal score first. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems.
He gets big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Beckenbauer. Senegal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's onto this. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's in on goal. Torres! Oh no, this does not look good. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. De Arrascaeta goes steaming forward. Sané. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Yaya Toure. It's Pires.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. A probing pass, and this is Luis Suarez. Irwin. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, he's not getting any further than that. Perez. Well read, nice interception. And no, that was never going to make it. That is a great pick out. Sané. Son Heung-min. In with the challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's come loose. Hazard tries a deft little ball. Goes for a shot!
Senegal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Played out to the left flank. That is good strength. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Searching pass he's played there. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now that's well seen too. Can he get it through? Beckenbauer. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Senegal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Changement en cours.
So off we go once more.
Senegal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Batistuta! And the pass is intercepted. Tries to... He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a searching pass. Baresi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Senegal's free kick then. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Attention, changement.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, smashing header! They've done it! Uruguay are back on level terms. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Uruguay grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that has not gone well. And it's Azar. Great vision. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's come to nothing.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Fernando Torres. Le numéro 17.
And he's intervened well there.
Le numéro 8.
Foden.
Le numéro 9. Le numéro
Aims
22.
beyond the defence. And Hullet! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Uruguay with the corner, they're first. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is ended up in no man's land. Perez with the foul. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Vinicius Junior, he might be in here. Oh, look at the space here. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he nearly went all the way.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Uruguay have their second corner now. He rises! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Can he get on the end of this?
Uruguay clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Perez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Rijkaard is there to clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vinicius Junior tries a shot. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Le numéro 5, Makelele.
Knocks it into space, and he welcomes it in, and that is expertly dealt with.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
This is Batistuta. Played into... Up he goes! Off the post! Oh, yes! It's there! And that may just do it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That's at the end. Senegal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Senegal, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side.
And the shot! It's loose, has another go! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say. This is the time you need that pace.
Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Spread out to the left. He's got away. Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Perez had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And this is Perez, shapes to shoot! And one more try! Goal! Senegal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Hazard. And it's McAllister. And it's Van Nistelrooy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager.
Face to face with the keeper. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Sané flings in a cross. Threads one in. Hazard. Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
And the finish! Oh, taken with style! Back to within one! Interesting! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
He is through here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Half an hour played now. And here's Sané, and he's in on goal. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, what has happened here? Perez finds himself offside. Robertson. McAllister. Robertson. He's looking wide, and he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. Not the most accurate pass. Senegal have the chance to go the other way. McAllister, and he's forced to go back, tries to thread one through, and here's Neymar, he's found a way through. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. The muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi!
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Alexander-Arnold. Yaya Toure gives no quarter whatsoever. Can he get it through? He could be in here. Great chance! Robertson to Azar. Sané. Now there's a fine ball. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Alexander-Arnold has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Azar smoothly does it. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Senegal are leading. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Sané calmly anticipates. And that pass isn't the best.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Pickford looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Koundé gets good distance on it.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh no, that was never going to make it. McAllister. Out to the left it goes. And he was quick to react. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
And that is a little undercooked. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Maradona. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And this is Torres. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Look at the space here. It's Azar! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
El dorsal 77.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their
Será
substitutes.
sustituido por
Well, he can certainly
el dorsal
make
8.
his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Now it's Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for a runner. Perez looking to run onto it. McAllister.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckenbauer. Azar, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. McAllister. Maradona. Played out to the right. Tries to pass it through. And he was alert to it. Beckenbauer. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now, can they get him away? Just a quarter of an hour to play. Messi. Maradona. Yaya Toure.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now that looks a decent ball. Sané, and this is Sané. McAllister. Now it's Maradona. Now it's Azar. Great ball if he can get there. And again, well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Senegal have themselves a chance from the spot.
El dorsal 11. Neymar. El dorsal 30. Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 25. El dorsal 7. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Pickford will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? Saka showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's away. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, well played, well played.
Mbappe, a lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Cambio de jugadores.
Perez. Beckenbauer. Out to the right. Laid back in. Oh, shot a goal! It's hit the upright. Cleared without complication. So, third corner of the game. Foden. 4 added minutes on the board. And it's Kukçu, who played through for the wide man. And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. Now here's the delivery. Knocks it into space. Crossed him. He's got 2. And he hits the net. They're back within reach. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, super ball! Pires! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
But pour l'équipe du Sénégal. Après 6 minutes de jeu part le numéro 7.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's been shifted off it. He's picked his way through. Looking for options for movement. And he's well positioned here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kamavinga. Oh, nicely intercepted. Sane. Pass somewhat off target. Senegal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Fernandez. Perez. Perez will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Knocks it into space. And that could well leave a mark. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is good alertness. And it's Azar. And here's Torres. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, this looks sharp. Yaya Toure. Hazard. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Senegal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Thinks one through. That has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold.
Marseille really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And it's Azar. Rafael Leao. Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that was vital. Azar. Sané. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. And here's Messi. Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. What a throw in. Yaya Toure. Azar. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Torres. He has found a way through. Here comes the corner. Senegal have their second corner now. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chooses to go cross-field. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rafael Leao. No way through there. Yeah, that pass isn't the best.
Senegal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Aims beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. Fernando Torres. Shot a goal! Goes long and straight. Now it's Rafael Leao. Spread neatly. And he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shot, surely! And again! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Senegal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
It's Azar!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Torres! Oh, and they really should... And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Senegal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see...
Ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Messi. And it's Fernandez. And Fernandez. Can he get on the end of this? Well timed, excellent interception. And they win it back again. Yaya Toure. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Fernandez. What is ended up in no man's land. Nicely spread. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Messi in acres of space out wide. Chance! He's got a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Looking to play him in. Sané. Fernando Torres. Marseille can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Azar. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has been cut short. Senegal are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Hazard. À sa place, le numéro 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Rafael Leao. Yaya Toure. Senegal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Foden. Well read, nice interception. That's a throw.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 22. Pour le remplacer,
Savinho.
le numéro 25.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Distributed tidily. He's shifting through the gears here.
Marseille really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again. Could be danger here. Yaya Toure cannot be beaten that easily. Valverde.
Such good technique. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Savinho. It is a corner. Koundé. Senegal are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Yaya Toure. Oh, super find. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Look at the space here. Turns and goes back. Pires showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Pires. No way through. Valverde. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, that's the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Pires taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Good ball, good take.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Daka really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Timber made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Now it's Fatawu. Perez, played towards the other side. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Played out to the left flank. Winks.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vestergaard. Leicester were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Very nicely done. Ayew. He's in a great position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Owen looking to get on the end of this. And it's Timber. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
James. And it's James. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Foden. Makaleli. Opts for safety. 30 minutes gone. Maddison. Nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Owen.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vestergaard. And it's Winks. Played out to the right. And he plays one through. Fatawu. And it's Winks. Distributed tidily. Now it's Fatawu. Oh, that's nice. He's being urged to shoot. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Rice. Adams. That's a throw. That has not gone well. James. It's a really well-measured ball. Madison. Perez. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And we come to you now with
any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Senegal really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Madison. Rice. Out to the right. Foden has it out wide and in space. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There will be a throw-in. Vestergaard. Okoli. Owen. That is lovely. Caresses it through. Chance, surely! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Rice. And it's Makalele. Played out towards the right wing. Foden. Threads one in. Shapes to shoot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Oh, good spread. 60 minutes played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Shot at goal! He scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Number 11.
Leicester choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Madison! Now the ball in. That has been knocked clear. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's Perez! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Perez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Okoli picks it up out wide. Oh, important interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Sends it crossfield. Now it's Foden. Rice looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Mabedidi. Substitution.
That's going up front in a hurry. 75 minutes played. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ayew. Ricardo Pereira. And it's Pereira. And Nelson. Vestergaard. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Daka. Distributed tidily. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Perez. Rice. Makaleli. Played out towards the right wing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Skip. Senegal can consider themselves just about safe now. And they win it back again. And here's Foden. Vestergaard. Winks. And it's Pereira. To Ayew. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, number 22. Coming on the field, number 14.
Looking for the run.
Number 24.
Makaleli.
Substitutions taking
Pass
place.
is coming off in quick succession
Added
here.
minutes has been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Looking to play him in. Winks receives it in a good position here. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Perez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. He was under real pressure there. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get on the end of this? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's
going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pires is offering a wry smile there.
Adams. Pires. Engages and forces him off the ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Makaleli. Irwin. Makaleli. Foden. Quarter of an hour played. Out towards the flank. Foden. Oh, that pass isn't the best. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That's really well manoeuvred. Gets a good foot in there. Maddison. And it's Timber. Great vision. This looks promising. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chance for a shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Makaleli, a player who needs no introduction. Irwin. That's a shade optimistic. Now he's off and running. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Timber. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Timber. Here's Maddison. Senegal finding their passes. Maddison. And Owen!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's been taken short. Bristol are looking to go forward now. Foot in. Makalele did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Shifted it to the flank. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's there to clear it. It's Makalele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Owen. Now it's Foden. Succumbs to the pressure.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Owen. Quality ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Adams. Senegal looking to pass their way through. Rice. Timber. Played in. Not pretty, but it gets Foden! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Souhaitons tous ensemble la bienvenue à nos joueurs sur le terrain.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Senegal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Foden. That's been slipped through. Oh, decent chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance, really, and 99 times out of 100, and you know what I'm going to say next.
Now it's Owen. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're quick to press. Irwin. And it's Perez. Looks to the other side. Now Foden. Makalele. Looking to play him in. It's not an especially good pass, that. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Now the ball in. Madison. Threads one in. Rice. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Makalele. Played out towards the right wing. Timber. Here's Madison.
That's good play from him.
Looking for the run. Great chance! Goal!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Stood up well to him there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Rice. And this is Owen.
Senegal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Foden. Rice. Chips it through. Good read, needed to be.
Senegal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Tries to pass it through. Shoots! And it's Perez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's forced to go back. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Owen. Madison! And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 10, le numéro 11, Owen, le numéro 9.
Gently done.
Le numéro 24, le numéro 18.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Le numéro 22.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's having a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lofty rises! Wow, that's a fine save. And he can clear it away. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And it's made its way to him. He's in a great position here. Drives it in.
Well, he's...
And the referee brings it to a close. Senegal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous rappelons que pour votre